I want to make this video, I want to dedicate this video to a longtime viewer. His YouTube name is Sailing Dijan, or Sailing Diana. That's the name of his wife who passed away, Diana. Now I believe it said Dijan, or it's spelled like that because their origins, or his wife's origins, is from Russia or Ukraine or in that area. So that's why his tag name is there. But he dedicated his tag name to his wife who had passed away from cancer. And like anyone who's experienced loss in life, when you experience the death of a loved one or just a loss of a relationship, there is a variety of feelings. Guilt is the first thing that comes to my mind through my own life experience. Guilt cripples the spirit because we beat ourselves up for the moments we failed our loved one, for the times that we were angry when we should have been patient, and the helplessness of not being able to do anything to save them. But we have to let go of guilt. You know, the other emotion is the finality of death. You know, when we experience loss, the finality of death, knowing that we will never see that person again in this world, whether it's your dog, or whether it's your wife, or whether it's your husband, or whether it's your child. I know people that have lost their children. Horrible. But that loss can paralyze your life, can paralyze your mind. And that's what it did to my viewing, Sailing John. I call him Sailing John. John is his name. Diane's his wife. I call him Sailing John because he lives full-time on his boat. He lived full-time on his boat in New Jersey as a nomad, as someone at an unconforming dwelling. You know, what I've also realized in this life of living in my car for 2 years and living a nomad life is many people who get into this minimalistic lifestyle are doing so for healing. They have been hurt, or they're just not happy, and they need to strip their life down to the studs and rebuild based on being them. Not on being who society dictates to them, not on being who they have created this illusion to be, but being themselves. And when you do a renovation of your life, sometimes you have to strip down to the bare studs, and sometimes even rebuild the foundation of yourself. So Sailing John got knocked on his ass from a loss of life, which can happen to any of us. Even another one of my great viewers, Marin, had said that there was a season of her life where she experienced great loss and she became homeless, and the only thing that really inspired her was being by the beach. Do the things that inspire you. They're your lifeblood. They keep your spirit alive. Your body can be pumping blood, but your spirit could be dead. I've seen it. I've experienced it. You gotta be careful. Do what inspires you. Self-care. Every day self-care. That'll inspire you. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. Haven't been there in 3 days. I've been there to wash and to shower, but I haven't been there to work out. Today I gotta work out. I can't let more than 3 days go. Why? Because it's self-care. Why? Because that keeps you inspired. That keeps your spirit alive. So Sailing John, after losing his wife, started living on his boat, catching shit from some of her family members, some of the people that were around him, trying to tell him what he needs to do to rebuild his life. This is what I feel. He also used music to help heal his soul. Shared with me some great musical tunes that just encourages him. And I think that's wisdom. I think music heals the soul. So he wanted to get away from the cold, dreary New Jersey winters, which I know all too much about because I spent 37 years there. And last year we connected on YouTube, and he started watching my videos, some because it's a different life, something that he's kind of in the same realm, a non-conforming life, some of which because of Florida, my love for Florida. And so he said, Sam, last year he said, Sam, that's it. I'm reserving a dock down in Florida, October 2018. He said that October 2017. He did that. Then he worked at 60 years plus. He worked part-time job to save up to live responsibly. Then he took course the past couple days, and he's making his way slowly down to Florida, sailing. I think he's going to be in Virginia today. Pray for John. Pray for safe travels. And so that's the other part about traveling. Take your time and take breaks. You're in no rush. Especially as a nomad, you know where to go really. So he's taking his time to come down, and I'm thinking about him. I'm praying for him. Now, could Sailing John be a guy from Idaho that drinks 6-packs every night and watches child porn and is lying to me? It's possible. It would be a disgrace, but it's possible. But I believe that Sailing John is really who he says he is. I hope he is. I hope. And even if he isn't, even if he is, if you don't know on YouTube. But I'm praying for him. And I'm thinking about him. And I'm reflecting on things I just shared. And my prayer is for everyone out there to not be scared to set sail. Don't be scared to choose the course of your life, to set a course, not to let your situation, your family members, your friends, your society, don't let them dictate your course. Plan, prepare, and then set for sail. And you're going to want to turn back many times in your journey. Keep going. Keep going forward. Play your music. Self-care. And if it matters to no one else, it matters to you. And if it matters to you, that's your compass. Your compass is whatever matters to you. Your desires, your dreams, your goals. Something that keeps you inspired. Something that pumps the lifeblood through your spirit. That's today's message, guys. All right? Gotta go forward. Sailing John, love you. Safe travels, brother. If you're real. If you're a guy in Idaho, God's gonna get you. But God still loves you. There's grace. I love you. All right. Sorry.